Jared, Lyle, James Lee, Jonard, January, Harvey, Newmar, Ramdel, Junilo, Christian J, Charles, James, Dewey, Reyes, Lord, Prime, Leo, Gio, Jenny, Rebecca, Isha, Manilin, Maria Nicole, Nikki, Kathleen, Joyce Claire, Jean, Donilyn, Rena May, Jean, Princess, Tessa, Griselle, Astrid, Robelyn, Roslyn, Jerisa, Mary Jen, Sheila May, Glaisa May, Amor Lily, Seneca, Evie, Margie, and Daisy. Okay, so let us have first a short recap or review of what we have done and discussed last time. So, I need a volunteer to come here in front of the board to write the kinematic equations for the horizontal dimension. For equation number 1 on the board. Yes, Jenny. Get your notebook and then try to look at the different equations. And let us check if that equation is correct. Okay. Kindly give the discussion, Jenny. What is the quantity of measurement being computed? Try to state that one in front of your classmate.
Kinematic equation horizontal motion is the formula is D means distance equals velocity initial plus velocity final over divided by 2 times.
What do you think would be the resulting unit of computing the distance of an object? Okay, kilometer or meter. Okay, correct. It comes to Jenny. How about the second kinematic equation on the board? Who will try? Yes, Junilo, and try to explain and give also the corresponding unit. Prepare. People of the other part.
this is the second kinematic equation. Vf meaning velocity final is equals to velocity initial plus acceleration times time. So we will compute for the velocity final, which is still unknown, and we have the givens which are velocity initial plus acceleration times time.
What's the unit? Yeah.
Meter per second.
Very good. Meter per second. Yes. How about the third kinematic equation? Third kinematic equation. Any volunteer for the horizontal dimension? For the horizontal dimension. Anybody? Yes. Carlin. Write it on the board. Sit properly. Okay. What is your work all about?
Times time plus 1/2 times
Yes, continue.
acceleration times
Harvey, what is happening to you? Are you okay? Okay, what is that?
Velocity final by the kinematic equation number 4 is velocity final squared plus velocity initial plus 2 acceleration times 2.
Okay, very good. Advanced to Randall. For 4 kinematic equations on the board that was written by your classmates. And of course, the corresponding equations and the factors which we are going to find or compute and its unit. So for kinematic equation number 1, kindly read everyone. Okay, how about kinematic equation number 2? Velocity final equals velocity initial Okay, so I hope you have some ideas on how to compute those factors or quantities of measurements using the kinematic equations for the uniformly accelerated rectilinear motion of an object in horizontal dimension of an object. Before we proceed, let us read first some important words that may help you as we go on with our discussion. Okay, read the direction, boys, only. Kindly follow after me. Momentum. Vector. Collision. Mass. Impact. Velocity. Stationary. Factors. Everybody go. The presentation, I have some questions to be asked. Okay. Watch and understand. observations and comparison from the video clip given. Jenny.
The video shows that the damage in front of the two cars has different paths. So the damage of these two cars will depend upon its velocity and its
Okay, very good. Well said. Okay, the video shows it's all about the masses between the two cars. The two cars have different masses. The big one has a greater mass and the other one has a small mass. And we can also observe that the two vehicles talking about its velocity, the damage or the injury, or after colliding or collision, after bumping of the two vehicles, have their different damages also. So, the greater the mass, the faster the velocity, the greater the damage happen. Did you see that in our presentation? Okay, so our lesson this morning is all about collision in the momentum. What is momentum all about? Okay, so let us tackle this morning our activity number 8 that is all about momentum. Try to read group 1, our learning target number 1. Kindly stand up, group 1.
Describe and identify the factors that affects momentum.
Thank you, group 1. How about group 3? Kindly read learning target number 2. How about learning target number 3 for group 1? Group 2 rather.
Attitude. Derive the original equation of momentum in other variable is unknown.
Okay, the last target number group 3. 4 rather. Again. Okay. So, you have there not only the what we call foreknowledge, we have also to know how to compute momentum, the damage of an object. Okay. So, we have here, kindly read everyone. M times B. Okay. operation we're going to use? Anybody? When we say combination, what mathematical operation, Glycel? It is all about multiplication. So, a combination according to the concept, we have the momentum is equal or the combination of the mass and acceleration. In mathematical operation, we use the symbol mass times the velocity. Okay, look up here. So, P stands for the mass and the velocity stands for letter B. Okay. The unit for mass, if we try to recall, we have the standard unit of kilogram. And for velocity, we have the meter per second. Since it is to combine, to multiply, just put there the decimal symbol. And then there's no way of converting to another unit because mass and velocity have different quantities of measurement. So when the combination of mass and velocity, it would be resulting into letter P, which is the momentum. Okay, continue. Moving objects.
Moving objects have velocities which can be measured directly or indirectly. For stationary objects where the velocity is zero, the momentum also is zero.
Okay, let us try to understand this word. When the mass of an object, either these two factors, the factors affecting in computing the momentum of an object are the mass and velocity. If one of these factors is zero, meaning to say the momentum automatically would be zero because they are in a form of combination. Did you get me? So, when an object is stationary, what do you mean by stationary? At rest. Very good. Okay. Not moving. So, meaning there is no velocity at all because the object is not moving. In the video clip presentation, the two vehicles there are moving. So there are scenarios where the other car has a slow velocity and the other car has the fast velocity. But in this case, when the object is stationary, it is zero. So let us try to compare and determine whether the statement there is correct. If the velocity is zero, the momentum of an object is zero. So for example, even if it has a given of mass 1,000 kilogram, and then we have the velocity of zero, find the P. So P is equal to M times V, substitution. You have there 1,000 kilogram times zero. 1,000 times zero would be P is equal to zero. Is it correct? Okay, so let's continue. A moving Okay, as what I have said, the factors affecting the momentum of an object are the mass and velocity. When the mass is greater and of course its velocity also greater, it has the greater momentum. If the mass is lesser and if the velocity is zero, naturally it has zero. Even if you have a greater number or number of mass, but the object is not moving, therefore your momentum is zero. Is there any damage for when an object is not moving? No, of course. So for example, kindly stand up there, Rebecca, here in front. Up there for 5 minutes and nobody will touch you. Is there any injury or damage for Rebecca? No. Okay. Try to stand still here and stand up, Glyza. Kindly stand up. Try to walk. Both of you walk and then collide. Collide each other. Go. Bump each other. Okay, that is in a slow motion. How about for faster velocity? Okay, go. Okay, so there are tendencies that they will collapse or they will collide each other. So of course, the masses and velocity also has a corresponding connection to our momentum. So in other words, momentum, it is the damage or the injury caused by an object. It depends on its mass and its velocity. Okay, I have here in mathematical operation on the screen, kindly read. Okay, look at there. We have to get the given first, right? So the mass given is only 100 kilogram. The velocity is 20 meters per second. And try to compute the momentum. Letter P, momentum is equal to how much? Mass times velocity. So 100 times 20, automatically, what is the answer? 1,000 kilogram times meter per second. Is it hard or easy? Easy. Okay, easy. Very good. Now, I have here, I will give you only 1 minute to answer by group. Ready? Okay. Try to convene within your group so that after 1 minute, I will have to ask your answer.
Find what is momentum. So momentum is the product of mass and velocity. And the formula of it is V is equals mass times velocity. So P means momentum, and M is mass, and V is velocity.
Very good. Last 10, group 1. How about group 2? Yes, Abby. Very good again. Last 10. How about group 3? On the board, right? You have to write that one. Please, according to Junilo. Very good leader. What is your question, group 3? Kindly read. Is that correct? Yes, very good. What na yung pakpa? Last 10. And the last but not the least, group 4. Yes, Charles.
An object is stationary at rest. The object momentum is zero.
Zero.
Example of this is the equation, which is you have a mass of 100 kilograms and a velocity of zero. This is equal to zero.
Very good, Charles. So very understandable. Okay, let's continue. Try to read this one. Okay, since there are two important factors also in getting momentum, if momentum is unknown, we have to use the mass times velocity. What if, ma'am, if mass is unknown and the momentum of an object is already given and the velocity? Do not worry because we have to derive the equation from its original equation, and here it is. Okay, try to look at first. So we have the equation 2. Since there are 3 factors, right? The variables, the momentum, the mass, and velocity. For momentum, you have there, the unit will be kilogram times meter per second. And then, if you are looking for momentum, the factors that are going to use are the mass and velocity. What if mass is unknown? You have to use the momentum divided by the velocity. Since mass is unknown, the resulting unit would be in kilogram. Take note of that. So the factors you're going to use would be the momentum and velocity. And the last one, if the velocity is unknown, your unit would be meter per second or kilogram times meter per second, right? Or kilometer per hour. And then you are looking for velocity, and the factors that you are going to use are the momentum and mass. Any question? Okay, I have here a sample problem. Everybody read. Okay, claro. There are different given there. The the velocity, and the momentum. So you are going to compute the mass. So it is clear that the velocity is 3.0 meter per second. The momentum is 6.0 kilogram times meter per second. And then you are going to find the mass. How are we going to determine mean that the given is in mass or in momentum? Because of its unit. Correct. Now, you have to divide momentum over the velocity. So, that is equivalent to 6 divided by 3 will give you 2. So, you have there M is equal to P over V. You have 6.0 kilogram times meter per second divided by 3 meter per second. Cancelled out meter per second. 6 divided by 3. Mass is equal to 2. Remaining unit is kilogram. Are we in the correct tracking? Okay, yes. So, this time, try to read everybody.
Momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Mathematically, P equals mass times velocity and momentum, also known as mass in motion.
Okay. Who can give me a generalization or conclusion with regards to the discussion that we have a while ago? What you have understand? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, Jenny?
The generalization of our lesson today is, our lesson for today is momentum. It is the product of mass and velocity, and its formula is P equals mass times velocity, which M stands for mass and V stands for velocity. And if we're going to compute from momentum, if we will multiply the mass or the velocity to 0, the momentum will always equals to 0.
Okay. If it is stationary, well said. Thanks to Jenny. Okay, so before that, try to copy first the concept notes. Okay, go. Before proceeding or answering to the application and the evaluation. Sa exercises. Okay. Okay. So, group 1. Answer the or arrange the jumbled letters there. Okay, for group 2, again, what can you say about the figure in figure number 1? So you have there the first card, the color orange, has the mass of 3,000 kilogram with 12 meter per second velocity. And the second car has 400 kilogram and has 15 meter per second. For group 3, you have there to compute the given mass of 2,250 kilogram of a truck with a velocity of 25 meter per second. And group 4, try to compare also the momentum of these two given pictures. For the runner, it has a mass of And this, another runner, the thin one, has its only 15 kilogram. And it runs 15 meters per second. The same velocity. Okay, start now. I will give you only 1 minute to answer within your group. Let us check your answer. Group 1, anybody? Yes, I did.
For number 1, it is mass. For number 2, it is velocity. And the last, it is momentum.
Very good. Last 10 again. How about group 2? Group 2? Any representative? Okay, next week. Then how about group 3? On the board. Yes, Junilo. Are you still computing group 3? Group 4? What group? Group. Okay. Okay. Very good. So what is that? Try to explain. Listen to Junilo.
Our problem is at 2,150 kilogram truck, the velocity of 25 meters per second. What is its momentum? So we are looking for momentum, and we will get the formula of momentum, which is momentum equals mass times velocity, and our given are mass equals 2,250 kilograms, velocity equals 25 meters per second, and our momentum is unknown. So we simply multiply the mass and the velocity. So here we times it. And now the result of momentum would be 56,150 kilograms meters per second.
Okay, very good, group 3. Okay, last 10 again. Okay, let's go back with group 2. Group 2, Representative Foster. Yes, Joyce Clear.
we times the mass and velocity which result in the momentum which is 3,600 kilograms times meter per second. Then the blue car shows it has a mass which is 100 kilograms and it has velocity of 15 meter per second. We multiply the two which is result in the momentum which is 1,500 kilograms times meter per second.
Okay, which has greater momentum? The orange car or the blue car?
The orange.
Okay, very good. Advance to group 2. That's 10. How about group 4? Yes, Ramdel. Just try to state it.
The picture number one have given with mass equals the mass of picture number one is 60 kilograms and the velocity is 15 meters per second. So we need to find the momentum of picture one. So we need to use the formula of momentum equals mass times velocity. The mass is 60 kilogram times velocity 15 meter per second will result 900 kilogram meter per second.
Okay, very good. How about the second picture?
Second picture have given with mass of 15 kilogram and velocity is 15 meter per second and we need to find the momentum. And the operation we use is momentum because mass times velocity. Mass equals 15 kilogram times velocity with 15 meter per second will result 225 kilogram.
Very good, group 4. Okay. So, everybody understood our lesson this morning? Any question? So, if momentum is unknown, you have there the formula mass times velocity. If mass is unknown, you have to divide momentum over its velocity. If velocity is unknown, you have to divide the momentum with over its mass. And try to take note also the unit because by using the correct unit, we can easily identify whether we are in the right tracking of what quantity of measurement we are using or computing. Any question? Okay, so since there's no question, try to answer these last exercises. Okay, answer that exercises. That would be your last exercises. I will give you only 2 minutes. Read and understand. Comprehend it very well. If there are variables which are needed to be computed, so you need to compute. Finish? Okay. At the count of 10, let us check your work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, ball pens up. Ball pens up. Ball pens down. Thank you. Exchange your notebook. Exchange your notebook. Write corrected by. Okay, number 1. I will answer. Yes, Ramdel.
Momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Mass.
Okay, the answer is letter D, mass. Correct. 2 points. How about number 2? Yes, Nikki. Letter B, that is P. Number 3. Number 3. Any representative? Yes, Doyle. Kanang Lester. What is the question? Which has more momentum? Correct. Letter B. The small toy car. Why? Because the large truck has not or is not moving. Number 4. Yes, Manilin. Letter B. What is that? Very good. How about the last number? Rizal. What is your answer? That is correct. 15 meters per second. On the board, who will try to solve? Yes, Robbie. Master Robbie, you're smiling. Okay. So times 2, that is 10 plus 10, all. Total of 20 points. Okay. What is 75% of 20?
15.
It should be accurate. 15. Okay. Oh God, perfect. Oy, marami. Let us count. Majority 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Nakaisa ni Gapas 22. Imani. 22 got perfect. How about 18? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Plus 22, pila na? 32. How about 17? 16. 1, 2, 3. 15. 15. The remaining 42 na ay tulo minus tulo. The remaining has 15 points. All got the passing grade. Okay, this is correct. Give hands to one and all. Okay. So for your assignment, okay, you have to bring the following materials for tomorrow by group. What is board or plank. You have to measure that one about 1 meter long. And then black woods, masking tape, protractor, and ruler or meter stick. Okay. And then you have to bring toy cars. Toy cars. Okay. That would be all for this morning. Everybody stand. Everybody stand. Let us pray.